Miami of Ohio and Western Michigan have both had decent seasons. They're not what I would consider elite teams. They haven't been able to take on outside forces, but they're both in the MAC championship. Chuck Martin has won two conference championships in the MAC, has won three divisional titles in the MAC outside of that, has beaten Arizona, has beaten uh, other teams, got two national championships at Grand Valley State in the Division II league. He's 146 of 79 with the 79 losses, 146 wins, 79 losses. He's 72 and 72 at Miami, but he's gone to six bowl games. He's done some amazing things at Miami of Ohio. Lance Taylor, on the other hand, is third season at Western Michigan, gotten them 8-4 this year. They're 18 and 9. He's 18 and 19. He's someone that has done both pro and some good Power Four conference teams. He's somebody that could move up. Both these teams have met, and Miami of Ohio won by 9 points. Now, it was a home game, and we know how that goes. I'm looking at both these teams. Both these teams have elite defenses. They do. They have elite defenses. Their offenses, there is a difference. Miami of Ohio has a slightly worse but a more balanced offense, whereas Western Michigan is dominant when it comes to the rush to run game, but not so much when it comes to their passing game. Their offensive lines are similar. It's going to be an interesting game. Mac always beats themselves up. They will not be in the college football playoff anytime soon because, well, these guys just, they do. They beat themselves down, and both these teams are proof of that. You know, you're looking at it, and the teams just beat themselves up. I mean, Western Michigan had to face Illinois, lost to North Texas in overtime, lost to Michigan State. They also lost to Toledo of Ohio, whereas Miami of Ohio got beat by Ohio, got beat by Toledo, got beat by Wisconsin, Rutgers, and UNLV. So they can't win outside the conference very often. But before we get into this and my introduction, hit like and subscribe if you like college football. Hit like and subscribe if you like G5 football. Also, I cover college sports, so you can follow that. Now, also, I've got a link tree down below. It's got my Patreon if you want to help out that way. Let's get into this game. Hey, folks, before we get into this video, let me stress a few things. The team that makes the fewest mistakes will win. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. These are the first two of General Robert Nealon's 7-game maxims. They're also, as been proven by folks that use these maxims in their life, some of whom went into combat in World War II, it can help you shape your life a little bit better. So, enjoy the sports on this channel, but also think about those two maxims. Now, let's get into this. Now, one of the important things is about this game, Daquan Finn is questionable in this game. According to AI, just checked. Uncertain, but he's 106 of 181, 1,451 yards through the air, 58.6 completion rate, thrown 9 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, been sacked 11 times. You know, this offensive line is a little weak. Henry Hudson, his backup, 32 of 78, 41% completion rate, 489 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 7 sacks. They've got 16 touchdowns through the air with Thomas Gotkowski throwing in 4, but no interceptions. Got 10 interceptions, 16 through the air, 10 interceptions, 20 sacks. This QB room's needing some help. Now, when you look at their numbers, Jordan Brunson, 141 carries, 665 yards. Hey, with an offensive line that can be a little weak, that's going to show in your run game. 60-yard long run, 3 touchdowns. Daquan Finn, 89 for 395, got 4 touchdowns. Deshaunte Jones, 52 carries, 236 yards, got 7 touchdowns. Got a couple other guys throwing in for one, so they got 16 on the ground. Through the air, Cam Perry, 35 catches, 865 yards, 66-yard long run, 6 touchdowns. They got Braylon Isom. Let's see here. Who I forgot to check. Um, Cam Perry does not look like he's hurt. I got to check this. Braylon Isom, 10 catches, 141 yards, 3 touchdowns. Kenny Tracy, 11 catches, 2 touchdowns, 121 yards. They've not got a. They also have Brian Shane, 11 catches, 112 yards, 2 touchdowns. You know, for the catches and yardage, they're not getting many touchdowns. Their second leading person is Cole Weaver with 40 catches, 534 yards, no touchdowns though. They're not getting into the end zone all that frequently. They're having to rely on certain guys, and with Ben injured, this is going to be a different look offense if he doesn't show up. Now, they on defense, they have 38 sacks on opposing quarterbacks. That's some elite numbers. 47 pass deflections, 14 interceptions. They scored on one, 11 forced fumbles, 6 fumble recoveries. That's an elite level defense right there. Eli Blakey, sorry, 90 tackles, 8 pass deflections, 2 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery. Jackson Kuwatch, 87 tackles, 5 sacks, 1 pass deflection. Corbin Hundrew has got 83 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 pass deflections, 3 interceptions that he's taken one of them back, and a forced fumble. Malcolm McCain, 60 tackles, 2 sacks, 1 forced fumble. I'm not seeing safeties up at the top, which is a good sign. Their defensive line is amazing. They've got a really good pass defense, and hey, they know how to strip the ball a little bit. Penalties, 70 for 599, 49 yards a game, somewhat disciplined. But I'm looking at this offense. This offense just, I mean, you don't know if Daquan Finn's going to be there. Thomas Gatkowski is not doing badly. Henry Hessen, he is what he is. I mean, you're looking at those two, and you're looking at this run game, and well, you're looking at this entire team, and they can barely get in the end zone. Yeah, they've 16 and 16, but they're still winning though. They're 7-5. They're guaranteed a bowl game, and they're in the conference championship. But bad as I hate to say it, it shows how much the MAC beats up on each other as to who gets into the conference championship. Now, looking at Western Michigan, Brock Lowry looks to be healthy. He's 146 of 230, 1,572 yards through the air, 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. His backup, Brady Jones, has got 19 of 40, 47.5%, 136 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Been sacks, Brock Lowry's been sacked 15 times. Brady Jones 4. So they got a ghost sack in there. 8 touchdowns through the air, but 5 interceptions, 20 sacks. So they're having to rely on the run game. And what's their run game doing? Brock Lowry, 174 carries, 875 yards, 14 touchdowns. Jalen Buckley, 152 tackles, 636 or 152 rushes, 636 yards, 6 touchdowns. They ain't doing long runs. Devin Miles has got 2. Ofa Matali's got 3. A couple other guys got 1. They got 27 touchdowns on the ground. Now, on the receiving side, Talik Williams, 35 catches, 478 yards, 71-yard long run, 2 touchdowns. Avian Chenault has got 20 catches, 251 yards, got 2 touchdowns. Michael Brestia has got 9 catches, 65 yards, 2 touchdowns. Um, Now, they got several guys that are questionable on this offense, but none of them are major playmakers. And then you look at their defense. They got 34 sacks. That's some good numbers as well. That's elite level. 32 pass deflections, 10 interceptions, one that they returned back for a touchdown. Now, not amazing numbers, but better than a lot of schools. 11 forced fumbles, 9 fumble recoveries. Now, that is getting into some good numbers. When you're looking at their leading tacklers, this is another team that's having to rely on their safeties come up to make a difference. James Camden, linebacker. The first 2 guys are linebackers. 70 tackles, 3 sacks, 1 forced fumble. Stefa Sapia, 64 tackles, 1.5 sacks, 1 interception, 1 fumble recovery. Tate Halleck is a safety, 54 tackles, half a sack. It worries me when you got to bring up safety for a sack. 2 pass deflections, 2 interceptions, 1 that he returned back for a touchdown, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery. Micah Davis, 51 tackles, 3 pass deflections, 1 interception. It's a good team defensively, but they're having to rely on their safeties too much. Penalties are 53, 446, 37 yards a game, very disciplined. This offense, if you shut down Brock Lowry, that's most of your scoring right there. Seriously, if you shut down Brock Lowry, that's most of your scoring. Now, Jalen Buckley can do a lot of work, and he's shown that he can do a lot of work, but we're not talking about these guys aren't getting a lot of yardage except for a couple of them every time they get the ball. Their receiving core is they're catching the ball, but they're not doing a lot with it. So the receiving core has thrown off, made it so that they can't really do much. On top of the fact of that their quarterbacks are having a hard time discerning who to throw it to, so they're just not throwing it that often. And they're not getting the touchdowns. But they've got a really good defense. I'm looking at this and I'm going, okay, a lot of weaknesses, but a lot of strengths. This defense, though, you know, hey, they've got one dude, Nadam Tucker. He's got 12 sacks. No joke. 100 yards he's pushed the other teams back. Got 4 forced fumbles. They got dudes that can intercept. They've got enough balance there that they might be able, or they should be able to do something in this game. Well, the experts are saying this is like a 2.5 point difference between the two teams, especially considering that this is in Detroit, Western Michigan's backyard. Well, not necessarily the backyard, but you know what I mean. These are 2 MAC teams. They are through and through MAC teams. They aren't getting to the college football playoff. They're just beating the crap out of each other. In all honesty, I think Miami of Ohio should be able to win this game. Not saying that Western Michigan can't. Daquan Finn being out is going to make a lot of difference. I think this is going to be a defensive battle more than it is a scoring battle. If you shut down Western Michigan's run game, what are you going to do? Both teams can get to the opposing quarterback, so I'm not going to be surprised if there are injuries. Really, Miami of Ohio, even though they've got a slightly worse record, should win this game just for the simple fact of they played each other, they know what they're doing, but never can tell. Western Michigan, because of Daquan Finn being out, could win it. It's going to be a tough battle. This is, if you want to see true smash mouth football, this is the game to watch right here. Beyond all the others, MAC may not get in, may not have a lot of shots outside of their conference, but in conference, man, they beat the crap out of each other. This is old school football right here. This is what you should watch it for. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. I hope that you liked the video. I really do. Hit like and subscribe for me, because I'm going to come out with far more videos, and you get all kinds of chances. Also, don't forget, my link tree's down below. You can get to my Patreon that way or go to my other stuff. This has been Paul. Have a good day.